Hello and welcome back to Panzer Corps Grand Campaign 39, and it's time to go for Modlin. So let's start right away and take a look at the briefing. One last bastion of Polish resistance remains standing before Warsaw, the Modlin Fortress. The stronghold and the surrounding fortifications are closely linked to the Warsaw defenses and must be eliminated. Your task is to capture all your objectives and destroy both the Modlin Fortress as well as its headquarters. Failing this, you should attempt to secure as many objectives as possible, and then it may be possible to either force the fortress to surrender or leave it to be neutralized and ignored. Remember, Herr General, that time is of the essence. For every day that passes, Warsaw continues to be fortified and Poland's allies edge ever closer to intervening. Yeah, not much to be said about that. We are in the deployment phase, so let's take a look at our units first. We got away pretty undamaged through the Campinoska forest. So let's do normal replacements all the way, and a lot of our units are getting close to being maxed out or are already maxed out. So it doesn't hurt too much to lose a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. And yeah, then we have to think about what to do here. Yeah, attacking Modlin is one option, but another option is to simply not do it, because yeah, those fortifications are very much World War I thinking, and yeah, it turned out in World War II, what you do about those things is just go around and ignore them. It's no big deal, and we are already at Warsaw. So we went through the Campinoska forest and were at the outskirts of Warsaw anyway, so it makes no sense to teleport to the north of the fortress again and then attack the fortress in order to be able to attack Warsaw. So I think, considering that this is a blind run, I will not attack here. I will leave that for my Manstein playthrough. I will think to find a way to do that, but there are several thoughts when you look at that already. The fortifications and entrenchments, swamp, this is all of those things. All of the things are forward facing, so the smart thing most likely will be to go over this bridge, cross through here. We have to take this target anyways and then attack them from behind. Maybe even, yeah, going behind. Yeah, you could go behind here and try it here, but this is not ideal terrain. So yeah, going back through here I think is the ideal choice, and that's what we are going to do anyways, because we have to take out Poltusk, and we can take a look and maybe we can achieve something. But usually you should yeah, hi Christoph and hi Lieutenant Joker. You should decide before you start into a mission what you're going to go for, because you have to pace your approach and your progress for the goal you want to achieve. And there are different unit compositions. For example, if you're trying or wanting to take out Modlin structures, I assume those two are Modlin fortifications. Maybe here as well. Maybe even here. Not sure. You want to bring a level bomber combined with a Stuka. That's an ideal combination to suppress fortress, withdraw the bomber, level bomber and then knock it down with the Stuka. On the other hand, my level bomber and my Stuka are already at 2 stars, so I much rather want to bring other elements of my Luftwaffe. So deciding not to go for Modlin makes this decision easy. I will not bring my level bomber, for example. So enough about that. Let's see what we can buy or not buy. We want an additional, our first anti-aircraft cannon, because this will complete our division. So we'll purchase this one. So now we have a full historical division going, and since my infantry is not, well, some of my infantry is already maxed out. This, for example, is at 225. I could imagine, or, well, it's an option that we buy an additional infantry unit, but I don't want to go overboard with the additional units because it's not very realistic to have, well, throwing in 3 infantry units while you're still having your elite fighting units here. So we'll see. Not sure. I will do deployment first and then think about it. Another thing I noticed, this is Oladir. I bought a truck for Oladir, which is completely useless because it blocks his special movement. So we will get rid of this truck. It's a waste of 50 prestige, but in the heat of the moment I bought trucks for everyone. So let's see, deployment. The plan for the initial rounds will be to set up an attack from lava, and then we will push downwards, push in this direction, and then we can basically stop, but definitely want to secure a crossing over this river, just because it makes sense. If we want to go around Modlin, we would have to use this bridge anyways. And if we want to do a little bit of damage and peeking, we have to go there anyways. So let's see. As well, another thing. We have 3 maxed out artillery units, so buying 1 more artillery definitely makes sense. We will start to upgrade. We have, or build up a little bit of a reserve, because we have a lot of prestige floating. So what we want to do, set up artillery so we can immediately bombard our first target. Bring in, well, let's do it that way. So this will take a little bit, but you will be part of the thought process, because I want my main strike force to go along this road, but I want an additional force to go south, hit those targets and grab the additional prestige, and this will be most likely this task force. So then this is not maxed out. Let's get him in here. No, let's put our pioneers because they can reach. Then we will deploy our scout in a forward position. He can see a lot in this position. Then all the deer. I will put him in the smaller task force for now. We can decide to move through the center with him or try to eliminate those targets in the south, sending him down. He can achieve a lot on his own. Well, then I want my heavy tanks a little bit to the background. but able to react to take out something at least. The unlucky Panzer II. Infantry in striking distance 1, 2, 3 we can reach, 1, 2 we can reach. A tank can go in and take the city if necessary. One infantry unit to the south, another light tank. And something, ideally a Gebirgsjäger, to deal out any units that are located in the center. So, well, not in the center, in this hilly, woody region. Maybe there's something in there, maybe not. Then I want to deploy my 88 just to get it some experience. I did buy a truck. And then we can deploy 4 more units. Let's see. The anti-tank cannon, we will go slow, so it might be useful. And then all is left is deploying my air force. And I will deploy those units that have the least amount of experience. So we'll leave this infantry unit at home. It's at max prestige. The artillery unit as well. And buying an additional infantry unit would be an option, but I really don't have the space for more core units, so it's not useful. So that's it. That are my thoughts about Modlin and the deployment. So let's go in and take a look how the Polish units are actually deployed. And if this is going to work out, there could be a huge amount of units here screwing us a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see. Great weather. We have 17 turns. And yeah, looks good. So first things first, let's move in the pioneers just to get an additional vision and idea what's going on around here. So that's already interesting. So the initial defense is stronger than expected, but our flexible deployment kind of paid off because we can now send our big tank to deal with the tankette. And first things first, try to weaken the defending artillery. Do some damage digging them out and hopefully make something happen. So now we can think about artillery. So maybe this is a Polish mountain unit, so this is a little bit dangerous. But we don't have to commit, and since we're not going to attack Modlin, we can take it slow. So one option, not wiping it out, but we were close. We'll suppress the tankette. Not wipe it out. And not in range, but kind of in range. So let's send in our scout to finish it off. Unlucky hit here, but that doesn't bother us too much. And now we can use the additional artillery to do some damage. And finish off, I would say we'll finish off the mountain unit. And the artillery. So pretty successful first turn. We are now out of vision range. Everything should be fine. I want to take a look. So this critical rough terrain here looks safe enough. It looks safe enough down here. And all the deer we can send into the forest just to build up a forward perimeter and scout out our next target. Good morning, Gnobivan. Welcome to the stream. And in this safe area we can position our more vulnerable units. And let's hope there is not an airstrike immediately, but at least they can't see us and they can't pick good targets. So that's the first turn. So very successful. First objective is secured exactly like planned. Almost no damage taken. So our next steps will be maybe not focusing on Chiakanov right away, but swinging a little bit to the east and taking out those additional targets could be an option. That's 25, 25, 75 additional prestige. Don't want to miss out on that, and I don't expect extreme forces around here. So that's one option. And we could, well, we'll wait for scouting information. We'll take a look at the defenses in the center, and once we are in secure control of the center, it's pretty much over already, because our next target, and this is our final target, is in sight already. So we will see what we can do to Modlin itself. Let's end the turn. Nothing happened, and a special reinforcement unit has arrived. Another tank. Let's take a look at him. Who's this? Albert Kershaw. Wow, +2 attack, +2 defense, and +2 spotting. This is insane. But at least now we have a fifth tank, so we have too many tanks at the moment. But next turn, like I said, our plan will be first to get some intel here. We are on the road, so we are quite quick. This is only a garrison unit. This is another Polish mountain unit. If we go forward, we can't go back. But in this direction it doesn't look dangerous, so I will skip on this side. See, there's indeed nothing here. And yeah, we'll try to get them. Pick them out a little bit, and then all the deer should be able to finish them. And in the process, this is a safe route to go, but it will give us additional scouting information to the south, especially this airfield. And now we know that, yeah, our Air Force has to be careful. We can take out the target. That's important because, yeah, denying them vision. Wow, and this unit is crazy. So, like expected, there's not much over there. We will send all the deer to deal with them. There could be an anti-aircraft cannon in the back, but it's unlikely because usually it's on the airfield. Not worth the risk exposing it in the truck. And I'm not sure if we should rush forward, expose our Panzer ones. I don't think that's a good idea. So for now, I want to deploy out of vision range. because we are absolutely not in a hurry. Move forward a little bit. Form a line here, so we should be pretty safe, and next turn we can move up and wreak some havoc there. Not really a target I can hit with my anti-tank cannon. Well, very difficult to set up pioneers because, yeah, with their 2 movement range, if I go forward, I'm pretty exposed. So I much rather bring forward my artillery. Make sure I can defend all of those units. Maybe trap an enemy plane. And maybe the pioneers can do something on this side. So that's it. So this was a very cautious turn. And, well, it was completely unnecessary. Nothing happened. So now it's time to really do some scouting. Let's see what's in the back, and that's a decent sized force. So maybe we'll execute the plan and take out the resistance in the back first. Take them out a little bit. All the deer can nail them. Take it out to deny them vision, and, well, then the question is, how do we want to set up here? I think first I want a peak here. Doesn't look too dangerous. So this is not very well defended. They are completely suppressed, so let's send in the Panzer II. Like expected, nothing in the background. It won't retreat, so that's safe. And we can utilize the railway network, but I think the smart thing to do here will be to go around. Well, the defense actually is not that strong, so we'll swing around, try to hit the defending artillery, then we will knock down the anti-aircraft cannon, and then we can do something about this anti-tank cannon. So we'll definitely set up for that. Pioneer ready to attack. We are ready to attack here, but I don't want to get in range just now. First, I want everything set up. Dig them up a little bit. Yeah, and I know that's a very cautious approach. But yeah, we need to be at least a little bit careful. And this is an ideal fighter trap. So if there are any bombers or fighters, we will get them. So we are ready to strike in. We'll protect our tank on the other side. Grab supplies wherever we can, and then our forces can join and well, our forces from the flank can join in and support the attack on the center. So that's it. And we have to be very about a counterattack, because this is a little bit suspicious because it's a little bit too easy. Let's see, let's end the turn. Well, that worked better than expected. A tank in the forest, in range of an infantry, guarded by artillery they can't see, is always a perfect trap. So that's good execution there. Let's send all the deer through the forest because I want the vision information, the scouting information. There's nothing there. We are completely safe. So now let's swing around. Eliminate the defending artillery. Took a hit there, but that's nothing critical. Well, grabbing this experience on the anti-tank cannon didn't work out. But that's not the problem. The important part is that we have to get rid of this anti-tank cannon, because it threatens our units. That's done. And yeah, this Polish mountain unit is not an issue anymore. We could take it out, but for now, let's focus on doing as much damage as possible. On this anti-aircraft cannon. Provide mass attack bonus. And to be honest, we don't have to risk taking damage here, because yeah, we are already in firm control of the skies. And let's peek. Maybe we find something, but those should be easy targets, so that's not a big deal. And yeah, now we are a little bit exposed because I have no defensive fighter ready. That's a little bit of an oversight. But I want to have my 88 ready to get a shot at this anti-aircraft cannon. So that's it. I don't want to risk going in here. Without any information, so I will keep the unit as is. No need to rush, we'll just wait until everything is set up and the turn, and nothing happened, so the Air Force doesn't seem to be too scary at the moment. Use our green artillery. And then it's time to force surrender, I would say. Bring all the deer around. get some intel. But definitely not go into range of this thing. Then we'll move downwards, switch, and that should do it. Perfect. Our tanks are not that useful, so we'll keep them. This is the crazy tank, so let's try to get some scouting information. Let's see. I doubt they will go on. Yeah, nothing here, so I doubt they will go onto the river to attack my tank. But now I know it's safe. Let's start to dig them out. Well, let's see, we have to still make sure we not expose ourselves too much. Well, hello and good morning, Trafico. Let's see. So the goal here is to form a defensive line and provide a safe space where we can deploy our artillery. They want infantry ready to attack the anti-tank cannon next turn. I have infantry ready to go forward here. Not really a great use for the anti-tank cannon. Not really a great use. Let's see. We can resupply and form a fighter trap here. And we still are out of vision range, so this should be completely unproblematic. And yeah, deploy in the background. There's no ideal position at the moment. And everything is guarded by this fighter. So that's fine. Grab supplies and enter turn again. Nothing happened, so don't know what to think about that. But let's keep getting experience, it's fine. It's a good idea to have the fighter ready in this location because a lot of our units will be positioned here. Let's take a look. He is already maxed out. Oladir is kind of maxed out. So, but sending the tank is not a good idea. So let's send down Oladir. Yeah, that's not ideal. Should have thought about that, to be honest. Nah, didn't get lucky. He will reinforce, but that's not a big deal. Much rather get more scouting information. There's only garrison troops around here, so those units still need experience. Take a look at this target to the side. move in a position so we can attack this Polish infantry next turn. I doubt there will be a counterattack from him. Yeah, then we are kind of ready to commit to our next turn. We just have to advance our units. Make sure we can at least hit something next turn. Maybe this anti-tank cannon will go in there, then I can decide to get experience on my pioneers or on my puck. Yeah, nothing to do for my flak, unfortunately. And I can't get it in a position where it's useful, so let's keep it that way. So that's it again. Let's take a look at the strategic situation. We have 11 turns left. We have completed our, well, minimal objectives kind of already. My real objective is to take out those 4 locations, and then we will peek and see what we can see of Modlin. And then we will decide if we progress. And there's kind of a counterattack, that's nice. Something is going on. And I need more experience on this Wehrmacht infantry anyway, so that's ideal. So let's see, fighter, you still need a lot of experience. That's good. I will keep him here. Maybe I will need him for defensive duty. Then let's take a look at the first defensive line. Yeah, that doesn't look too dangerous, to be honest. Maybe we can lure them forward. Maybe they are set to hold position, but maybe we can trap them. And if we can get safe kills around here, that's good enough for me. So that's done. Maybe there will be more counterattacks. Let's get ready. This is empty. I will send 1 unit just to check them out. So let's see, not going to take it, withdraw out of range of this anti-tank cannon, but still keep in vision range for now. This is a vision range of 3, 1, 2, 3, so this would be a perfect trap location. Where is our scout tank? That's fine, that's only Polish infantry. Take the target. Maybe there will be a counterattack. Maybe, just maybe, we'll send Uledir. Soften them up a little bit. They're entrenched at level 6, so I will de-entrench them a little bit more. Provide some cover. Well, we have a fighters ready still. So I'm out of vision range. Maybe I can make something happen. The pioneers will be ideal to deal with this very entrenched unit. And I don't want to go in here. That seems a little bit dangerous. Just in case, protect the truck. So that's it. Grab supplies. And the turn, nothing happened, but it's raining now and we can use this to our advantage. Let's see. In the rain, the initiative is capped, so it's not a good idea to attack right now. But I will get ready to cross the bridge in force. And we'll eke forward. Ready to get more scouting information next turn. At the moment they can't see us, so that's not an issue. Grab experience, maybe should have resupplied, but we moved anyway, so that's not an issue. Resupply all of our planes. Well, actually, it will be raining for the Polish units anyways. So we can use this opportunity to gain some scouting information. And then we are ready and good to go. Each plane is secure. Let's end the turn. And indeed a counterattack by a Renault, and our Panzer II once again performed quite poorly, but now we have a lot more useful information. So there's one anti-aircraft cannon far in the back, but this is a pretty... This is a fortress line that is pretty manageable. Like expected, rocket defense. I should have used the pioneers. So, Olladier, yeah, it's Olladier, did take an unnecessary hit. But at least now we know it's secure. We can swing around. And see what we can snipe still. But I don't like getting hit, so let's see. Dealing with the anti-tank cannon I think is a priority. Then we can advance our tanks. We can bring our pioneers back to smash the fortifications. Let's check the firing range, 3. So we have to remember fortress here. And it's called DAS. Maybe we are able to take out the headquarters. But if we take out those units, we are still safely out of firing range. So that's good to know. And we somehow have to deal with this Renault. It's almost completely suppressed, so I think it's safe to attack here. We'll do it again. Snipe it, and well, the anti-tank cannon and the 88 could be ideal to deal with those fortifications. Let's see. Not going here, because this is a dangerous spot. And maybe we can suppress it enough, yeah. At least kind of. Then we have to use a turn to refuel, but that's fine. And I don't think they will attack into this. But I will get everything in position. Make sure they can't swing around. Grab the target, because why not? And maybe we can trap them if they try to aggressively move forward. So that's looking good. This is a Polish infantry unit, so we should be kind of safe just to block the bridge. Nothing can quickly jump us if we do it like that. And yeah, that looks good. We are protected. I will make a short break now because our initial goals all have been achieved. We are in firm control of the line we set for ourselves. And now it's just a question, how much do we want to risk? Because every single damage point we take reduces the experience on our units. We gain some experience in return, but it really has to be worth it. So getting experience on units that are lagging behind, for example, is a reason to attack here. And yeah, really trying to snipe what I can from a safe distance. Not sure. Maybe we will get rain once again, then I will sneak a scouting plane inside and see if this is another fortress location. But it's very doable, so I don't think it's too difficult to actually take out Modlin, but you will take a lot of damage in return. And especially this center location is problematic. But of course you can always suppress the anti-aircraft cannon, snipe it, then level bomb. So yeah, I think it's doable. This is only Polish infantry, Polish infantry, Polish infantry. Yeah, so at least I want to take this line. And then we will think about approaching further. But short break, I will be back right away. And then we will take a look. See ya!